Hi everyone, it's Mr. Keegan from Blue Oaks. I hope you guys are doing well. I am doing very well. I'm just going to jump right in there today. So, we are talking about the Sonobe unit this week. Remember? This is something that I went over in the last video when we produced the trigonal bipyramid. It's a pretty cool polygon. Very neat. I hope you had success with this. Sometimes when I was learning how to do this, I had to rewatch the videos a couple times because it can be a little complicated to get the visuals down. So, anyways, the trigonal bipyramid. Now, today, we're going to step it up a notch. Are you ready? We are going to make a cube. They're very fun. They're very easy, and there's really not a lot of difference between the two folds, but there's a distinct difference. This is another Sonobe unit, and this is the one we used last time. You'll notice this one has one flat side. Let's see if I can line those up. If I were to flatten this out, maybe. There they are. But with the trigonal bipyramid Sonobe unit, we folded it right in half. The cube, however, does not get folded in half. Like that. That's a no-no. We keep it flat. Now, you're going to need to get 6 pieces of paper. I only have 5 because I already created one, but I'll grab another one. So you'll need 6 pieces of paper, and let's get started. Okay, here we are. We got our 6 pieces of paper, and by now, having folded a couple Sonobe units, I'm sure you're probably going to get a little bit quicker, and that's how it works. The key to origami is repetition. Even if you're not making a Sonobe unit, even if you're just making something like the crane or any sort of other fold. Now, here we go. First thing we're going to do is fold it in half. This is actually, I'll tell you, a little bit of insight. I haven't really been using the correct language, but sometimes the language of folding can get a little confusing. But what this fold is right here is actually a valley fold. They have valley folds and mountain folds. This is a valley fold because you are creating a valley between this mountain and that mountain. Valley fold. So, fold it in half. Another valley fold right up to the center. Unfold, rotate up to the center, and remember we're going to take this corner and we're going to fold it at an angle up to this pre-creased line right here. Alright, nice and easy. Rotate, unfold, and repeat. So I said earlier there's one, I showed you the difference between these, the cube Sonobe units and the trigonal bipyramid Sonobe units, and I will be making that clear here in just a couple steps. So now that we're here, we're going to fold this top layer down. Remember the pocket? Remember the pocket that this makes right there? You're going to insert this corner into the pocket. Get in the pocket. Go in the, wow, get in the pocket. It's alright. Sometimes it takes a little bit of finagling. Alright, here we go. So flip it over so that the flaps are on the bottom. You're going to fold these little flaps in, just like that. And like this. Now, here's where we're going to do the final, this is the final step on the cube Sonobe unit. You're going to fold this corner up to there. You're going to essentially fold it and do a quarters. But you're going to do the other side. And this is where we stop on the cube Sonobe unit. You'll know you have it right if you look at it. If you look at it from the top, you'll see there's a fold right here and a fold right there. If you flip it over, you'll see we have those pockets that we need to construct them here and there. But what you won't see is the fold down the center. See, ooh, we aren't going to do that. Just for example, this is the finished trigonal bipyramid Sonobe unit, and there is a fold right down the center from here all the way down to there. We aren't going to do that this time. So we're going to do this 6 times. Ready? And go. Fold it in half. Up to the center. Rotate. Up to the center. Then unfold, rotate, alright, remember to fold this top flap down, and into the pocket we go. If you construct these with really good folds, it's actually quite pleasant to feel them come together because they form very nice. Fold those 2 flaps up. Then remember, last 2 steps. Boom. From here to there. Rotate from here to there. Alright, 2. Let's go on to 3. All right, I can't go without talking. I'm too much of a social person. So, fold that up there. The flap's going to go down into the pocket. Flip it over. We're almost halfway there. Then we get to assemble our cube. Once you do this a lot, you can just pump them out fairly quickly. That's what's so cool about the Sonobe unit is they produce very cool polygons, and the folds are just they're not that complicated, and there's not that many of them. You can do this while you're watching TV, while you're sitting around doing nothing. Oops. Look at that. I didn't follow my own instructions. Remember to fold the top flap down. The pocket. I love pocket folds. Where you put it. So cool when they just come together like that. From here to there. And from there to there. You could choose to do lots of different colors with these, like this one that I created earlier. They look very cool. But I wanted to do white, because I'm actually going to create a dice. You'll see. So fold in half. Folding in the quarters. There to that line. We're going to unfold, rotate, pull the bottom flap up, corner to the line we already pre-creased. Then we're going to fold that flap down. One more to go. Man, your fingers are going to be buff by the end of this. So much power. There's 5. Last one. Fold in half. Quarters. One thing I really like about Sonobe units, another thing that I really like that you'll see, is based on the way you fold the inner creases, I'll show you here in a sec, they kind of, as you put them together, they kind of create the object that by their own. You'll see what I mean by that. Because remember, a cube has 6 sides, and we have 6 Sonobe units, each with the flat side. Cubes, alright, are pretty easy to assemble. So now we got our 6 pieces, right? Very cool. I'm going to push those off to the side. You're going to take one. Remember the pockets that we have created. One side, no pockets. The other side, pockets. You're going to take another unit, slide it in the pocket. See, look, you already have 2. You can kind of see the cube even beginning to form there. Okay? So just continue to move around and put these little flaps in the pockets. Once you get 3 together, you'll notice you're going to start attaching the other flaps in the pockets. Look at that. Now we're getting super close. Flap in pocket, fold it down into there. Look. This is what I love about Sonobe units and origami in general, is just as you begin to get close to the finished product, you see it assemble right before your eyes. Now if you try to make a cube with the previous, like the multi-folds with the one down the middle, you can do it. It's just a little bit, you have to kind of stick your finger inside and push out to make sure that the fold doesn't get in the way. This is the last one. The last one you're going to do, you're going to have two flaps and you're going to have an open box. So just what I do is I open the flaps, put the side on the top, stick those flaps in, maybe. Come on. Sometimes you'll encounter a little resistance, and that's okay. It's just gotta work it into place. See? Two final flaps. One. And two. Once it's done, you'll notice there's corners. See, like that's not very, that's not sitting in place very well, but you can push the corners together and use your thumbs to kind of iron out. Kind of push it just a little bit. Ooh, not too hard. See? Voila. You, my friend, have created a cube. All right, one more fun thing you can do with the cube is to create your own dice. Let's see. Boom. Oh, a one. Okay, come on. Got to get the six. Got to blow on it. Here, blow on it for me. Where are you? Blow on it. All right. A two. Oh, man. All right. Okay. Looks like I'm just destined to get ones and twos. Good job. Now, it started to get cold in here, so I had to put my jacket on. But I want to encourage you. Be proud of what you create. I'm proud of what I created today. And someone asked in a previous video if you can add these structures together to create new ones. And I would say, yes. This is something I put together from two cubes. And so the point is, be creative, be imaginative, be proud of your work, have fun. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe and share.